Welcome to the Toy Lab. This is an interesting part of IDEO where we actually get to create intellectual property and then we try to license it to toy companies.
Anything you could see in the toy aisle is something that we would work on. We work on games, we work on preschool, juvenile products.
The way we've laid out this space with the bigger tables in the center, you're close enough so you don't have to call a meeting and let's all go to the conference room and have this session. You can bounce ideas back and forth, or you can stand up and just say, hey, come on over here and let's take a look at this, or what do you think? On the sides, smaller desk space, we find that still important. More workshop space. A lot of this space is great for what at IDEO we call think with your hands, or think to build.
Part of our job is making things, which requires a lot of space to put stuff. This is all stuff we've purchased, which is useful for prototyping. These are all existing toys which get taken apart. We have a bin of distressed Barbies. We take Barbies apart and make them do new things.
This is my domain, the shop. This is an exciting little space. We got all our sanding stuff. We got screwdrivers and pliers. Socket head cap screws, flathead screws, machine screws, little bearings for when we're making stuff spin. All these mechanisms. This is our little spray booth. We don't ever use this, OSHA. There's just an inherent amount of chaos in what we do, and it's sort of like embracing that chaos and herding it.
We have a lot of group check-ins. We do a weekly check-in where we review progress on all the projects we're doing. And because of our space, because it's so open, there's a lot of just, hey, what do you think of this? Like, I just built something up really quickly. Is it fun? Like, what else would you do? How would you look at this differently?
Come on, Sheila. Time to storm. All right, guys, let's do a little brainstorm. And the topic today is what, Lasta? What are we sermon on?
We're going to talk about bath toys.
Bath toys. So when we jump into that, give me lots of ideas and list them as a headline. Lasta, what do you have?
It's a giant waterfall that's on your wall, so it'll pump it, so it makes your whole bathtub.
Yeah, what are those showers called with the deluge showers? Or yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Something you like turn on.
It's a shower rotisserie. It spins you around as the water's pouring down.
That's what all parents want.
You buy it at 7-Eleven. You buy it at 7-Eleven right near the hot dog section. Sweet.
It's called Too Hot Henry. He tells you when your the bath temperature's too hot, so you stick him on the bottom of the tub, and his face gets really red if it's too hot to get in.
So it's like a little action doll kind of thing? That's kind of funny. I think every kid wants to make Henry too hot, don't you?
Well, horseshoe faucet, so you could throw rings on you.
Fantastic, guys. 51 ideas in 15 minutes or less. So, round of applause, everyone. All right.
We sort of just present the idea that we have so far, and then if everybody loves it, you usually just go straight to prototyping. And then sometimes if people need a little bit more convincing, then you go to prototyping anyway to prove it out.
A lot of times we will make something rough and ugly in a simple, cheap material like foam core, hot glue, cardboard. We do a lot with really cheap stuff at first. So like, I want to make, for instance, a walking car, right? That looks like it's walking. So I might just take a foam core and make something really simple like this that's just literally foam core and wire and some hot glue with these nylon spacers, and really get a sense of what a mechanism might be. A lot of times what we're going for is not necessarily the best, most perfect, efficient way. It's just the way that we can convey an idea.
We've been really successful. We've had over 125 inventions in the marketplace. By the time it gets to the marketplace, it's hard to say, geez, I invented that. It's a lot about shared invention for the team. So it's a lot less about the I, more about the we on that. Mainly because it requires different skill sets.
So never a dull moment in here, you know. It's a blast what we do.